Few places are as brutally overwhelming for the uninitiated as Bangkok. The heat alone is otherworldly if you're not from around here. A humid 95 or 35 degrees here with air as thick as gravy. Oppressive and demoralizing, don't even begin to cut it. I thought diving into Hanoi was a cold shock to the system, but this is a whole nother ballgame. And I've actually been here before. 15 years ago, Bangkok was the first place I visited outside of North America. All I remember is seeing the usual. The reclining Buddha, Wat Arun. The rest is a foggy patchwork of vague memories. But I have to confess, I do remember committing a crime. You see, I didn't care about food back then the same way I do now. So I'm afraid I didn't appreciate the food I had in Bangkok the way I should have. So to truly appreciate the flavors and the work that goes into Thai cuisine, I joined the Siamese Cookery House for a little cooking class that begins with a morning stroll through the Huai Khwang Market. Gong is our guide, interpreter, teacher, and host. She's here at the Huai Khwang Market at least twice a day, prepping for 3 cooking courses she'll give before the day is over. We're following her lead as she collects the ingredients for 4 dishes we'll be making: tom yum soup, pad thai, massaman curry, and mango with sticky rice. Excited? This guy sure is. Huai Khwang Market likely has more in the way of ingredients than your local corner store. Chicken feet, frogs, eels. Gong explains a plethora of options succinctly.
That's what we eat. Everything, nothing to waste. Nah?
In other words,
In Thailand, we eat everything. Nah?
after the market, we took over to the cookery house and get right to work on making the coconut milk.
This one, transparent color, long grain, jasmine, or the normal rice. We actually have more than 100 different breeds of rice in one, but the most famous one is the jasmine rice.นะคะ? And we export overseas #1 for jasmine. Smell nice, that's why we call jasmine. No? How to cook jasmine? Very simple. You wash and then you boil in the pot. Rice cooker. Put the lime here and squeeze out the juice. See, don't spill out. But don't use the sharp side of your knife. I don't want tom yum blood นะคะ โอเค That's why we call sticky rice, very sticky. That's why no rice cooker, you see that? So this is Thai, but a bit like Indian style. I would say this is close to the Indian curry. Massaman.
Best class ever. And to think we've merely scratched the surface of Thai cuisine. It's our last day in Bangkok, in Southeast Asia for that matter, and I'm on the hunt for Pad See Ew, a comforting necessity I took for granted with Cleveland's banana blossom around the corner from my former Ohio City abode. I find it here in Chinatown's Soi Nana, an alley with a long history of illicit nightlife, gangs, and now, hipsters. There's something about watching a cook at work on the street that feels a bit like watching an incognito violinist virtuoso playing in the park. They've left the orchestra and are honing in on the individuality of the craft. The pressure and praise that comes with it all. In the waning hours of the day, I'm lucky enough to observe. And there it is, Pad See Ew. Those gloriously glistening glassy noodles that in my mind just can't be beat. It's an opus on a plate. I'm loath to attempt a flowery wrap-up of our time in Southeast Asia, from the illustrious low plastic stools of Hanoi street food fame and the glimpse of a prehistoric time in Ninh Binh, to maybe almost dying in otherwise tranquil Luang Prabang, and hearing about the threat mass tourism poses to Van Vienne. You'll just have to go back and watch those videos to get a taste of what's there. Even then, it's just that. A taste. Or better still, a small, delicate sip from a bowl of soup full of spices and flavors I haven't even gotten to. Yet.